as he's prepared to go toe-to-toe, blow for blow with Daniel Dawson from WA. This place is on fire!
We're kickboxing in halls, playing in bars, climbing walls, shooting stars. That's kickboxing show business. You pay the man, you pay your dues. When it's all over, you sing the blues. That's kickboxing show business. Show business. Ladies and gentlemen, on the site where legends are made, the Macedonian Entertainment Centre, on Sunday, 21st of March 1999, Ultimate Kickboxing proudly presents our main event of the evening. The moment has come. The moment in time is here. Howard Lee and centering on behalf of John Cheetah and the Ultimate Kickboxing team. Welcome to our main event. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's get ready to rumble! It's 8 rounds of kickboxing for the IKBF Commonwealth Welterweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome on my right, occupying the blue corner, the challenger from Swan View, Western Australia. We saw him in action. He fought Tibet Hamza on Alex Alex Big Show at the Melbourne Town Hall last February, 12 months ago. He showed great qualities with Ron Parr, his mentor in the corner, scaling 71.50 kilograms. Would you welcome challenger wearing Muay Thai trunks with Intra on the front, Thailand, Western Australia's own Daniel Dawson. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, we've gone up to the Junior Middleweight Championship. So it's vacant title, ladies and gentlemen. Would you welcome in the red corner, scaling 70 kilograms. He is starstruck. He is the pride of Melbourne's West from the Element Gymnasium. 17 bouts, 14 wins, already a triple champ. Would you welcome the Greek White Shark, Jake wearing sharp trunks of white, red and blue. Good-looking shirt sponsoring our main event. 8 rounds of boxing for the IKBF Junior Middleweight Championship. Referee Bruce Haynes to give referees instructions.
Righto, gentlemen, this is a tight fight. I've given you your rules outside. You both understand my rules. I want a good, clean fight. Keep your guard up at all times. Stay safe, touch gloves now, and you get on the last round. Good luck to both of you.
Well, the time for talk is over. All is in readiness for our main event, the junior middleweight title on the line. The great White Shark, the showstopper, Cenk Bayig, up against WA's Daniel Dawson. This should be a cracker, Marco Hammer.
Well, certainly, Michael. Daniel Dawson, a seasoned campaigner, especially in the rules of Muay Thai, undertaking something a little different here in kickboxing. Cenk Bayig, of course, that is his forte, so it should be a good, even matchup.
In 1998, Daniel Dawson went the distance in a corker of a fight against world champion Tibet Hamza. How will he fare against the great White Shark here tonight? Dawson, a highly travelled fighter, having fought and won over in Thailand. Nice round kick to the left ribs there by Dawson. An excellent leg kicker he is, Daniel Dawson. Bayig, his high kicks, of course, one of his strong points along with his excellent boxing skills.
Dawson looking a little bit more solid, a little bit in reach over Bayig.
Nice snapping high left round kick by Dawson. Another one there. The shin just catching Baek on the side of the head. Inside leg kick there by Cenk Baek. And Dawson just earning Baek's respect here in the first round so far. Cracking outside thigh kick by Dawson. Baek connects with the short left hook. Then a round kick to the ribs off the right by Baek. Straight left hand by the Shark. What an immense following he has here in the western suburbs. The great white Shark, Cenk Baek, as always, comes into the ring a picture of physical perfection, trained by trainer of champions Johnny Sheeder. Inside leg kick by Baek to that inside left thigh. Switch kick up to the head there by Daniel Dawson.
You'd have to say Michael Daniel Dawson, one of Baek's toughest opponents to date. Certainly a big challenge for Cenk Baek.
Undoubtedly, Hammer. There's the end of the first round of action. Mark, how do you see that one?
Well, an even first round with Dawson putting in a good, solid showing. Certainly not taking a backward step and not being intimidated. And Cenk just feeling out Dawson's power and obvious technique and seeing what he's got to offer.
Daniel Dawson knows this is one of the biggest fights in his career. If he can beat Cenk Baek here tonight in the western suburbs, in Baek's own backyard, it'll really stamp his celebrity status here in Australia. Baek, one of the most highly publicised of kickboxers. Nice cracking round kick off the left leg there by Dawson. And a win would really catapult Dawson's stakes right around the country. Good inside leg kick there from Baek. On the other hand, Dawson is a very, very highly talented and credible opponent that Baek would like to claim the scalp of here tonight. Be a great one to have under his belt. Both men just sizing each other up here in the second round of action. A more tentative start to this round, Mark.
Well, both fighters know that the ability of the other is nothing to be taken lightly, and therefore they're not doing anything silly or taking any unnecessary risks.
A good succession of leg kicks there from Daniel Dawson, just buckling the left thigh of Cenk Baek. You are talking about two highly talented, vastly experienced campaigners. And a very even contest so far. Dawson just firing out the right uppercut, didn't find the mark. Baek, that constant frown on his face, just measuring Dawson. There's a nice outside leg kick to finish the round from the man from Western Australia.
Well, once again, a good even round.
Round three coming up. Welcome, Barry Stacey Parrish, and
we're ready to roll into the third round of action. Third man in centre ring. Big Bruce Haynes, the Australian super middleweight, I should say junior middleweight title on the line. The whipping high right round kick by the Shark, Cenk Baek. That's what the crowd wants to see. Dawson, cool, composed as ever, whips up a high left round kick of his own. Goes downstairs, the inside left thigh, then goes up to the head again. Upstairs, downstairs by Dawson. Good tactics indeed.
Baek coming out a little more aggressive in this, the third round. Taking it up to Dawson now.
This one's scheduled for 8x2, so a long way to go. Look at the intensity on the face of both of these men as Baek fires a right round kick to the ribs. Dawson ties him up in the centre of the ring. Looked like for a moment there he wanted to start working those knees there, Daniel Dawson, but this one just a kickboxing fight.
Certainly Dawson looked ready to go into the grappling phase there, but obviously that is out. And Baek finishing that grapple with a nice outside thigh kick to Dawson.
Nice front kick off the left by Dawson. Bake charges him against the ropes. Good right hand to the chest there by Bake, and a leg kick, oh, whipping. Left round kick taught. Cenk Bake unaware on that occasion. There's another one from Dawson. Those left round kicks to the head. Proving to be a handful for Cenk Bake. A spinning hook kick by the Shark. The showstopper, Cenk Bake. What an explosive third round we're seeing so far. A clipping left hook there by Daniel Dawson. The adrenaline really pumping in both men now, Mark.
Well, certainly Bahik, just when he looked in trouble, come out with that spinning heel kick. But Bahik's right eye, I think, has a bit of a mouse under it, and that's going to affect possibly his vision as this fight progresses.
Well, there you have it, the end of the third round, the best round so far.
Seconds out, round 4.
We're ready to get it on in the fourth round. It's been even, Stevens, so far. A technically excellent fight by both men and plenty of guts and power with every technique being thrown. Snapping that front kick out, Daniel Dawson goes downstairs to the legs. Cenk replies with a short left hook. Nice leg kick there by Dawson, but Cenk replied at the same time. Just a slip there from Dawson. Good inside leg kick there by Bake. You could hear it slapping to the inside left thigh of Dawson. Nice uppercut, just rocked Dawson's head back slightly. Another inside leg kick by Bake. He's starting to find the mark with those leg kicks now, Mark.
Well, certainly Bahik's trying to beat Dawson at his own game, which is, of course, in the big leg kicking department. But Daniel Dawson certainly putting up a good battle, and Bahik grabbing this round once again by the throat, giving it a bit of a shake early.
Inside leg kick again there by Cenk Bake. Another inside leg kick, looking to take Dawson's feet out from under him. They are the leg kicks we saw Tibet Hamza do so much damage with to Daniel Dawson when they fought last year. Bake doing the same here. High right round kick, Bake goes downstairs, then comes over the top with the right hand. Rips away to the body. Nice rapid fire hand combinations there from Cenk Bake.
Johnny Skeeter calling for Bahik to throw the big overhand right, or the straight right. Bahik just not using that right hand enough. Seeing as Dawson is carrying his left hand pretty low, the right side of his face, or the left side of his face rather, is open for that right hand. And that's a good pick-up there from Johnny Skeeter, but and you can bet that Johnny will be telling Cenk to be using that right hand against that low-carrying left hand of Dawson.
Let's get it on in the fifth round of action. This for the junior middleweight title, IKBF. Both men touch gloves. It's been a cracker of a fight so far. On our unofficial scorecards, the first 3 rounds even, the fourth going to Bake. Left hook there by Bake. Nice leg kick to the outside left thigh, that reddened left thigh of Daniel Dawson. Bake really turning on the adrenaline in the last round and looking to do the same here in the fifth. High left round kick by Dawson, just not enough mustard behind it. Short left hook, then leg kick combination by Bake. Checks the low kick, goes downstairs. Bake continues to move forward. He won't let Dawson put him on the back foot. Solid right hand, right uppercut by Bake. Just burying into Daniel Dawson. Straight right hand finds its way through Dawson's guard. A nice left hook and another to the side of the head there by Bake. And referee Bruce Haynes just warning Dawson not to catch the kick hammer.
Well, of course, that is allowed in Thai rules, but not in kickboxing rules.
Awesome body shot just earlier on there from Bake in that short exchange.
Well, Phil Dawson is a little bit on the back foot, as we see right now, against Bahik's attacks.
Walked straight into a solid right hand, did Bake. Dawson just unable to pick him off at the moment. Baek just keeps moving forward, soldiering on. Couple of left hooks and a rib kick there by Baek. Nice combination. Goes the inside left thigh and another one. Another inside thigh kick, then goes upstairs with the hands, Cenk Baek. He is looking on game here tonight, Cenk Baek. There it is, the end of the 5th round for my liking. Hammer, this one goes to Baek again.
Well, that one just slightly to Baek, I'd say, for being the aggressor and probably trying to put in a little bit more attacking technique.
Seconds out, round 6.
Into the 6th round of action. Dawson needs to up the intensity. Unofficially, we've given the last 2 rounds to Baek. The first 3 even. Baek just connecting a nice left hook, then went downstairs with a leg kick. Really stringing his combinations together well tonight, Baek. Clubbing right hand. Dawson finds the mark, a high left round kick to the side of the jaw. Now some rapid-fire hand combinations from Dawson, mixing it up toe-to-toe with Baek.
Well, this is a little bit more like it from Dawson. He's not taking the back pedal. He's pushing up as well. And not letting Baek have the advantage immediately straight up by taking a back foot on everything. Nice high round kick off the lead leg.
Blood starting to flow from that cut under the right eye of Cenk Baek. Baek just turns him around the blue corner, lands a cracking right hand to the jaw. A turning kick by Baek. Cenk Baek pulling out all the stops here in the 6th round. Inside leg kick by Baek. Another thigh rattler it was by Baek. The blood streaming down his cheek. The whipping high right round kick, a left round kick off the front leg by Dawson.
Certainly Baek's right eye will be affected by the blood trickling from just under it. And he's going to have a bit of trouble seeing anything coming around from that left-hand side of Dawson's body because of that cut under his right eye.
Dogged determination from the great white shark, Cenk Baek. This heavily partisan crowd rallying right behind the local champion. Another inside leg kick, been one of Cenk's best weapons so far in the entire fight. Dawson just dropping the right hand to the body. Baek with the front kick up to the face. Both men sucking in the air. There's that lead leg round kick to the head again by Dawson. Nice right uppercut to finish the round by the great white shark, Cenk Baek. Mark the Hammer Castellini, how do you see that one?
Well, that one, I'd have to say, I'd give it probably Dawson's way, if not even.
We are into the penultimate round of action, round number 7. Australian junior middleweight title on the line. Baek launching that left round kick to the ribs. Goes downstairs, just clamping away at that left thigh of Dawson. Dawson continues to whip the left leg up to the head. Takes great agility to whip that round kick off the lead leg with such speed and ferocity. Both men trading leg kicks. Dawson being warned again for catching the kick, and actually it's going to be a point deduction, Hammer. That's going to cost him, maybe a bit arguable, that one.
Well, I'd say referee Bruce Haynes being a little bit harsh there on the challenger.
Dawson really needs a knockdown in this round to even it up.
But nevertheless, that one's going to go Baek's way, I'd say, due to that point off. You could just about count this round automatically to Baek.
Dawson trying to sweep out the legs of Baek. Just moving out of the way of Baek's high right round kick. Dawson clocks in there for a nice uppercut to the jaw. The high left round kick to the head by the West Australian. Solid right hand by Baek. Nice uppercuts. Then goes downstairs, making the combinations a real treat. The great white shark, Cenk Baek, the showstopper.
He's certainly putting them all in well tonight. The uppercut, the hook, and then finishing with the leg kick. You can pay all 3 of those because they all landed. And that is great work from Baek. He's putting it all together well in the later stages of this fight.
Comments from former Australian cruiserweight Muay Thai champion Mark the Hammer Castellini. ringside with myself, Michael Chavello. You're watching the showstopper, the Shark, Cenk Bayik, against WA's Daniel Dawson. It's been a cracker of a fight so far. Dawson with the leg kick to the outside left thigh. Bayik just wears the left hand to the head. A clubbing body shot to finish it. We've got one more round of action to go, Hammer.
Well, certainly that round, irrespective of the point being taken off by Bruce Haynes, I still say I'd give that round to Bayik with the point being taken off. Obviously, that's not going to do him any harm at all.
Both fighters will touch gloves. We are ready for the 8th and final round of championship action, brought to you by Johnny Sheeter and Ultimate Promotions. Here we go, folks. Daniel Dawson needs to pull out a knockdown. Cenk Bayik, can he take it all the way? Can he take the title? So far, so good on our unofficial scorecards. Here comes Bayik, slogging away to the body and the head with his hands. Dawson just pushes him back against the ropes. Bayik laying into him, ripping up the body shot off the right hand.
I'd have to say, Michael, if Dawson doesn't get a knockdown or even a knockout, I'd have to say this fight's looking very, very rosy for Bayik. But Daniel Dawson really giving the champion a real run here.
Sweat flying off the brow of Daniel Dawson as he launches another high left round kick. What a sensational fight. The crowd on the edge of their seats, some of them out of their seats. Bayik just clubs away to the body, then fires the uppercut. They've gone toe-to-toe the entire fight. Another jaw rattler, a tooth rattler from Cenk Bayik, then slapstick downstairs to the outside left thigh. Daniel Dawson moving forward. Bayik meets him with a front kick to the face. Listen to the crowd go bananas. They're raising the roof for the local champion, the Great White Shark, the showstopper Cenk Bayik. Both men pulling out all the stops in the final round.
Well, Bayik putting in a truly world-class performance here tonight. On a well-seasoned campaigner, international campaigner at that, Daniel Dawson.
Bayik.
Perth's best.
Bayik just will not take a backward step. He keeps moving forward. Hands and legs from Bayik. Chops away to the outside left thigh. The Great White Shark bringing home the bacon. There it is. Thank you, mother, for the rabbits. It's all over. Mark the Hammer, this one's gone down to the judges. How do you see it?
Well, it's gone down to the judges, and it'd have to be the fight of the night. Really, a truly deserved of a main event. I'd have to say Bayik edging ahead ever so slightly, but putting in truly a workmanlike performance. And from start to finish, his work rate was absolutely world-class. Punch combinations, finishing off with kicks, putting hooks on the end of everything. You got to love that. And Bayik, a true credit to his trainer, Johnny Skeeter, and all that Ultimate Kickboxing. And I'd have to say, on my scorecard, I'd give it to Bayik, but it's going to go to the judges, and we'll eagerly await that decision. But take nothing away from Daniel Dawson. What an effort, and what a competitor he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 epic rounds of courage beyond the call of duty, we have a new IKBF Commonwealth Junior Middleweight Champion, the Great White Shark,
Well, there you have it. Scenes of jubilation in centre ring. A unanimous decision going the way of the showstopper, the Great White Shark, Cenk Bayik. From myself, Michael Chavello, and my verbal sparring partner, former Australian champion Mark the Hammer Castanini. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to the pleasure of your company next time on the next Johnny Sheeter Ultimate Promotion.
Gordon Dawson, thanks for your great work. Gordon, you've worked in overdrive with John.
I'd just like to say I weighed in about a kilo heavy because I've been sick all week and haven't been able to train. So I'll give all my best to Cenk, and I'd really like to come back and rematch him. So I know I can do twice as good as what I did here tonight.
Okay, Daniel, and you're cool people, you're at the Melbourne Martial Arts now with some good people.
I'd love to give all my love and thanks to everyone at Melbourne Martial Arts this is the best I've ever been looked after, and I can't wait to come back and fight in Melbourne again. Thank you to everyone who came here tonight and made this sport possible. I hope you will come again for a rematch.
Okay, Daniel Dawson, first fight in there. It was tough. It was tough. You had to dig deep.
Yeah, well, Johnny is playing a big year for me. We want to take all of the big names. Daniel Dawson's a pretty big name here. He said, if you want to go for a world title, prove it to us. So we knew what for a good fighter. I was waiting for doing 8 rounds, and I did. He gave me a hell of a fight. You can see he was looking on my face. He gave me hard kicks. So I'd like to thank Daniel Dawson for a tough fight. Thanks, man. I thought I was losing there a while, but Johnny said you have to win the last round to win it, so I hope I came home strong and deserved to win. I'd like to thank everyone for coming down. Thanks Michael Gina for the fitness. I'd like to thank my coolers, Johnny for putting me in a great shape and doing all this by himself, so everyone put a hand for Johnny. Gordon Wilson, the corner, Tony Marshall, thanks everyone, all my friends supporting me, everyone here.